So your first card is the Ten of Swords. Why did I say that? The Ten of Wands. So this is feeling pretty tired. Tired, overwhelmed, burdened, doing a lot of things at once. A lot of you, this is your, the people around you, they're making you feel this way. Overall, what I was getting for you guys is you're picking your battles. You're actually dropping the swords. Maybe that's why I said swords. And some of you guys are finding like really creative ways out of getting yourselves out of conflict because you don't want to fight. You just know it's just not worth it. It takes a toll on you emotionally, physically. It's just too much, right? And now let's talk about your present energy. You have the Two of Wands. So this is being at a crossroads, trying to decide which path to take. You need to decide something. Some of you guys, there is an obstacle. There is an obstacle in your way, but this is not the time to move forward with it. It's not the right time. That's specifically for somebody that needed to hear that part. With Two of Wands is right before that you have the Ace of Wands. So this is your motivation. This is your idea, whether it's in regards to changing your employment, going somewhere else, or deciding to stay with someone or leave them behind and go do your own thing. It's always depends, of course, the situation where you are now. It looks like a lot of you guys are already burdened with it. It's not, it hasn't been changing. It's not taking you anywhere. So for a lot of you, maybe the decision that you're trying to make is to go off on your own. Some of you want to start your own business. You're tired of where you're working. You're tired of doing, something for someone else when you're seeing that you can do the same thing, even better, right? Now let's talk about your near future. My Taurus. Oh, nice. Your next card is the King of Pentacles. This is your energy. Some of you could be dealing with another Taurus, well, another earth sign like yourselves. So Taurus or a Capricorn or a Virgo, it doesn't have to be, and it doesn't have to be a king. It could be a queen. Basically, this is you being in your element, trying to get back in the swing of things, trying to get your finances right. For some of you, there is a big shift in regards to your finances, which is a good thing. And that's why some of you might be a little bit hesitant. You're not sure whether to go for whatever this is because you don't want to jeopardize your money, your home, your stability. But obviously, it's weighing on you. It's taking a toll on you. So there's something that needs to be done. Now, when they're saying there's an obstacle, so you can't, it's a frustration. Some of you are frustrated because you want to hurry up and do it, but there's an obstacle there for a reason. Because you need to be pretty certain as to which path to take, because it seems like there's no coming back from it. So you need to really think long and hard, and you guys are pretty good at that, right? Planning and all this. But it seems more like it's a hesitant, frustration. Because you're going back and forth with it. Or someone is making you feel this way. An imbalance. Others of you, this has to do with your home life. You want to move. You're thinking of moving, but it seems like it's just too much, or it has something to do with your family. Like if there's, children involved, it's like a whole process in regards to like we got to change the school district, we got to, so many changes. And because of the time, like a lot of kids already are in school right now, so that might interfere. And the children might be like, we don't want to go. I already got my friends. And it's a good opportunity for you financially to move. But the kids, the kids or your, significant other doesn't want to leave yet. Not yet. So there's some compromise that needs to happen there. Okay, so now, ooh, nice. Beneath the deck, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Lovely. See, I told you there's something amazing is happening with your money. So aces are gifts from the universe. And this gift is given to you, my Taurus, in the form of something tangible. Something you could touch, you could feel, you could smell, and you could spend, right? So there's this brand new financial opportunity coming towards you, or you already are in it, and now you are, making the plans. If you got all this money, or this lump sum of money, now you have to do something with it, right? You're making your plans. And that's overwhelming. But that's a good kind of overwhelming, let me tell you. Some of you guys are getting some kind of inheritance. And of course, it is tax season. So it's like everybody wants to do something with this money. Everybody has their little opinion. Why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? And you're trying to be fair where it listen to everybody's side, but ultimately you feel that you know what you want to do. You already have plans with it. But they're making you feel like you're not taking them into consideration. I mean, everybody has their reason why. So this also has to do with, for some of you, this is a very solid offer coming through. Somebody wants to commit to you. Commit to either cohabiting, moving in together, or doing something together, a business together, something like this. But again, with the hesitancy, because of maybe prior experiences where you kind of tried something like this and it didn't work out. It could have had to do because it was family or friends, and you know how they say don't mix, those two don't mix. If you try to build something together with a family member or a friend, sometimes it doesn't turn out the way you expected it, right? And then others of you, this is a brand new baby. Congratulations. Lovely. But definitely heading towards stability, finally, after all this hard work. Some of you, this is actually just retirement. Retirement. Worked so hard, so long. And now it's time to enjoy yourself. Take a vacay. Clarifying the Ten of Wands, oh Lord, is the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn in particular, doesn't have to be, but the Devil represents many, many things. For the most part, it's something that is unhealthy, toxic, could be the environment, could be the person that you're dealing with, codependent issues, it looks like, and for some of you, it's addictions. Plug it in accordingly. But whatever it is, it's in your past, and you're letting it go, or you're seeing that you need to let it go because it's too much. It's taking a toll on you. Again, physically, mentally, it's just too much. And it took until now Whatever this opportunity is that's coming in is helping you get out of this. Where before you might have felt like you had to stay there because you didn't have enough money to leave, or it was just, you just couldn't leave. The other person could have been very, very dependent on you. For some of you, this is family, that they needed you, or they said they needed you, right? But it was just making you feel sad, just like drained. So much toxic, so much negative. Not really helping you, but taking. Cross watchers, of course, this could be you. And this is what Taurus is doing to you. But this is in the past. You're trying to get over that and make a plan, a better plan. Because whatever you had done before didn't work out the way you thought, expected. Or they just did you wrong, right? Clarifying the Two of Wands is Temperance. Sagittarius for some of you. So this is patience, balance, testing the waters. I feel like you guys don't want to test the waters, meaning you want the first decision to be the right decision. You don't want to go see how that's going to go over there on that side and then be disappointed and they go on the other side. You want to get it right from the beginning. You don't want to play with it. This is also an alignment. You want to go on the path that is in alignment with your true life soul purpose this time. Where before, you could have just been doing what you had to do to maintain, to survive, And now, again, a sense of not wanting to make a mistake. But this has to do with your higher self alignment as well. So you are being guided. You are protected. You're getting synchronicities. You're getting the signs. So don't be afraid, I guess, that you're making the wrong decision, because you're feeling it in your gut. You already know. If somebody is affecting your decision, they're doing it for their reasons. So obviously something is wrong with that. Right? Okay. Moderation. All right, moderation. Things have to be done in moderation, where before they could have been done to an extreme. That's why now it seems like you guys are picking your battles. You don't want to get involved in whatever this was before that made you feel burdened and heavy. You're trying to avoid it altogether by getting it right from the beginning. But you guys already know this, because that's why you're not just fighting over anything, taking anybody's word. You're doing what you feel is right for you, what makes you feel whole and balanced. Being true to you, what you want. Being this King of Pentacles over here, being your own boss, being your own money, not having to depend on anyone, not having to ask. You don't want to have to ask, you want to get it right now. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups in reverse. So where before there was a sense of just settling, like I said, doing what you got to do for now. You know how when you have a dream, when there's something that you want to create, you want to start, you want to launch, sometimes you can't do it because you need a regular job at first, right? But it's like that hope of, I don't mind going to work right now, because ultimately it's for a reason. Some of you guys are doing something that was like a hobby. or you were doing it part-time, and now you have leeway, you have a cushion where you can let go of the regular job and take it full on. Go for it full on. And that's a little bit scary. So when you were settling where you were or who you were with, because you knew there were still things that needed to be done. And now there's some kind of impatience. Now you're taking action. Before you were just hanging around, doing what you got to do. Now you don't want to miss any opportunities. You see it there. You feel it. You have it. You got the money to do it. You have the resources to do it. You didn't have it all before for some, right? And now you're not taking any chances. You don't want to miss this opportunity. And that seems like very anxious, not wanting to miss out on it. You're fine. You're okay. The obstacle that is in your way right now is there because there's a transformation happening. So in order for you to transform from one form to the other, a part of you needs to die. And it's this toxic. Could be a way of doing things, a way of thinking. Now you're more balanced. You're doing things more in moderation, however it is, so that you would be clear as to which path to take. And this will bring you in your stability, make you feel stable, grounded. You can enjoy all that you want to enjoy, the little things, the family life. Not have to stress like you did before. There's a little bit of fear there. Let me get one more card for that. You have the Sun in reverse. For some of you, this is a Leo. Others of you is the actual Sun, or something to do with children. Remember I was saying that this could be a relocating that's affecting the whole family, and that's making you feel a certain type of way. But ultimately, you are the provider, the head of household, so you're going to make the decision that you need to make to move on and move forward. Because there has been something there that obviously you have not been happy with, and now it's time to not settle. Take action. Go for it. The universe got your back. Believe it or not, the universe got your back. There's clarity that's coming. It's just that it hasn't come, or it's not coming all the way like super fast and like clear as day. So that's what it might be, a little bit scary for some of you, because you see, but you don't see it all the way. So it's like if you're going down a road, you see halfway, and the halfway looks amazing. So you could expect the rest of it to be amazing. But because you're not for sure, or people are telling you to not to go or not to do, or you can't do it on your own, this is your responsible self that's trying to take a step back and be like, well, should I? Do I need to do more planning? Do I need to do more investigating? What else do I need to do? But you already did what you got to do, for the most part. And the rest is going to just fall in line, because you did the most important thing, which is get out of this toxic situation, right? Beneath the deck, well, you have the Page of Wands in reverse. So basically, you did the most important thing. You got up. You did something. There was lack of motivation before for some of you, and that's what was keeping you stuck. So it's like, okay, so imagine if you know how they say a body in motion tends to stay in motion. So some of you guys felt like nothing was happening. Nothing was happening, right? So now all of a sudden you got this energy. You're inspired. You're motivated. So you want to run with it because you don't want it to go back to how it was, where you were in motion. And remember, when you're not in motion, the more you don't move, the more you don't act, the less you're going to. I hope that made sense, because it made sense in my head, let me tell you. So basically, some of you guys didn't get the news that you wanted to get, but it was for a reason. Because that wasn't for you. That wasn't going to give you this. It's not going to be this way this time. You do have to be patient. You can't give up. Some of you don't want to give up. Or others of you, they want to give up on you. Because of whatever happened before, they're not believing this. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini that ghosted you, detached. They weren't very nice. Somebody was cold-hearted here. And that, for some reason, is affecting what you want to do now, your travel plans. Some of you, this is a lawyer where things they weren't fair with it. It's like knowing that it's good, but expecting it to go bad because maybe it did before. Yeah, something about the past. Okay, for some of you, there's, Mercury retrograde, somebody from the past coming back, and they might want to throw a wrench in your plans. You're ready to go, you pack, and now they want to come back and get you back in their energy because they see what you got coming. Okay. Obviously, it will not, I'll tell you right now, resonate with everyone. I feel this is more for a specific group. Okay, my Taurus. Now this is, what is this? The Enchanted Map Oracle Cards by Colette Baron Reed for some extra insight. Home. See, there's something very important going on with your living situation, with your home. Let's see what that says. Number 27. You are comfortable in your own skin. You belong. Please, okay, I can't even read now. Peace, security, safety, belonging, and all the features one would want from home are indicated now. The home card represents an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening in the world around you. It is a time for opening your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people or one special person who makes you feel like you're home. Home is love. The love is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path. Regardless of where it leads, home will always be with you. It is where the heart is. There you go, my Taurus. I hope that makes sense.